to the ever first episode of Cooking with My Title Rep. I've been telling some of my favorite agents that they should, instead of just sending a recipe card, send a recipe card with a video made to their clients so they can actually get some interaction. You throw a QR code on there and then you get an interactive postcard and you get right in their living room as an agent. So that's a unique twist on a traditional farming postcard. So I'm gonna show you what it's like. Today we are going to be making spring rolls, Thai spring rolls. I love spring rolls. My husband loves spring rolls. I've been looking forward to doing this, but I've never actually made them. So guys, bear with me. This is gonna be fun. I have a few different ingredients. I have mint. I have apples, which is kind of a brie and a Hail Mary. I have no idea how that's gonna go. Of course, cilantro, which is one of my favorite flavors in the whole world, if y'all don't know that. I kind of eat it as a replacement for lettuce, but that's very common in Asian countries, so that's exciting. And then I have butter lettuce, which is gonna go directly inside of our wrapper, and it's one of my favorites because it's very soft and subtle, but it's still got a nice crisp to it, and it lasts a really long time in the fridge. And then of course I also have a meat. You can use shrimp, you can use chicken, you can use pork. This is ground pork because we cooked it with another meal, and I just sauteed it to warm it up in a little bit of coconut oil. So that's one of my favorites. And we have, of course, our rice paper wrappers. I actually ordered these on Amazon because they did not have them at the grocery store. So I had to get creative. But we also have vermicelli, is that right? Vermicelli noodles. We have noodles that have been nice and soaked. So they're just getting to a great consistency where they're just a little bit soft, but still have a little bit of bite to them. And then I also made a homemade peanut sauce. So in this peanut sauce is about 3/4 cup of peanut butter, some soy sauce, some rice wine vinegar, some brown sugar, and a few other ingredients like ginger and garlic that I just mixed together in a measuring cup until I got it to the taste level that I like. You can also add things like chili paste to give it a spicier flavor if that's really what you enjoy, but I'm more on the sweeter side. So that's what we'll be dipping it in. So let's get started crafting our noodles. One of the things we're gonna do is soak a few of our wrappers in cold water. Now it's actually really delicate to get this just right because you're supposed to, by the wrappers guesstimations, you should be wrapping them or soaking them for 3 seconds. But that wasn't quite right the first time I did it, so I'm gonna leave it in there a hair longer. But it will get very mushy and extremely difficult to work with if you leave it in there too long. So we're gonna give this a shot and see how it goes. Again, I've never actually made these myself before, but I'm very excited. Okay, so I'm trying to get it to just that perfect, malleable, but yet still not paper-esque. Okay, I think we're close. Okay, because you have to be able to work with it. So I'm gonna lay it flat. Lay a couple of these flat because I don't want to over soak them because then they become putty. All right, so I'm going to start with my lettuce. Just take 2 slices of lettuce, and then I'm going to throw in my favorite thing in the world, cilantro. Take off a few of these stems so we get the good part. And I'm gonna throw in some mint, which is a little bit of an unusual flavor from what I'm told, but I've seen a lot of like the YouTube videos that are in other countries that they throw mint in these, and I'm really excited to try it. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in an apple, and then of course the pork, which if y'all have ever tried apple and pork together, it's a great combination, so I'm excited to see how this turns out. All right, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of that on there. And then I'm going to put these together. Sort of. We'll see how this goes. I really should have watched a video about this before I did it. All right. Okay. All right. So we're struggling here, but we'll get it done. So I'm gonna pull a Hail Mary because that's my favorite word of the day apparently. And I'm just gonna roll these together. So if anyone's interested in providing rolling lessons for spring rolls, I would love to see it. Okay. So I sort of made it work. We're gonna have to put a little bit more practice into this, but here's my first spring roll. I don't know if you can see this. It's awesomely terrible. I'm gonna attempt to somehow dip this in the peanut sauce and see what it tastes like. I'm gonna try turn it and twist it, dip it in. Guys, I love peanut sauce. If y'all have ever been to Pandan with me, I love their peanut sauce, and I always order the exact same thing. That'll do. That will do. All right. This has been Cooking with Your Title Rep, who apparently needs wrapping lessons for spring rolls. Go out and try your favorite recipe, send it out on a postcard, make a video to go with it, even just post it on Facebook so your customers can really engage with you in the kitchen, because once you're in their house, it's a whole different ballgame when it comes to marketing. But I'm going to enjoy some of these spring rolls, maybe throw some shrimp in there, and we'll practice my technique. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.